You know how old he is? He's like 65. Isn't that crazy? He's gonna like break something.
I'm gonna have to clean off some blood. All better.
God, I'm already, my stomach's growling at me already.
Stomach's growling. He's already hungry. How are we gonna win if we're hungry? We will not eat until we've taken him to the grave. This isn't just a petty competition. We're literally gonna kill him. Old man, he's going down.
This is life and death.
Old man. Yo, Adam's so old. How old is he?
That's the best I got.
Yikes. Let me Google some trash talk here. Yo, Adam's so old, I told him to act his own age, and he died. Adam's so old, his social security be 1.
Oh no, these are good ones too.
Yo, Adam's so old, his memories are in black and white. Yo, Adam's so old, when you knew the Burger King, he was still the prince.
Yo, he's got a look up joke. Pulling those right from AI. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You're here at the beautiful world headquarters for Madison Graphics, and we got something special for you. Nick?
Today we are playing Rap Battle.
Rap Battle, that's right.
Versus the boss. So between the two of us, we probably have like a third of the experience, maybe a 10th. I don't know. This guy, he's been doing this since the day he was born, basically. Yo, Adam's so old, when he was in school, there was no history class. We're playing for 100 bones today on each side of this van. Me and Marcos versus Adam, the boss man, the big BM, if you will.
So what we got going on is we're gonna wrap both sides of this van, and whoever does it first, gets done first, wins. But it's not a speed finish, right? Because we're still looking for quality. So there's gonna be certain things that we're gonna look for after the fact that are gonna be points deducted for bad trims, bobbles, wrinkles, misalignment, stuff like that. So all those are gonna have points. We're gonna take them off.
He is rattled. I love this. This is exactly where we want him. Everyone's out of the office today, so we gotta get this guy back in the shop, rapping, keeping us on schedule. So we got both sides of the, I'm still talking to the camera if that changes anything. Both sides are ready to go, cleaned, taped, primed. We got Reggie's already put up, registration marks already put up. We're gonna slam the vinyl down and we're gonna go. He had a good point earlier. Why do we do this as one giant piece? How does this better than paneling these vans?
So we do these just one big piece. It's just easier to install. There's less time involved lining each panel up. Not only that, but the design has a gradient in it. Typically, if you're printing it in multiple panels with that gradient has a tendency to shift once in a while. The color will shift. So we print it in one big piece so we don't run into any issues with our gradients.
Okay, ready to rock.
Yeah. Who's pushing the start button?
I'll do it.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Boop.
Go.
Boop. Camera's recording. I just want to get this line kind of locked in. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
I've always rapped fast. Even when I went to 3M school, you know, they always told me, slow down, slow down. I don't have a slow speed. So I've just always kind of been a fast rapper. So I really think they're in for a surprise. But, you know, listen, you just got to take it slow. Make sure you don't make any mistakes like that. Because if you go too fast, you're going to make a mistake and then you're just going to have to fix it. And that's going to take more time. We'll see.
What's your guys' strategy?
Go, baby.
Go. I got the front, he's got the back end.
I'm trying to get this locked down, and then he'll be working the bottom, I'll be working the top and sides, and we'll see what happens. He's rushing.
He's not rushing.
He said, you gotta go slow. I heard him, because if you do rush, then you run into problems. Bragging rights, I don't know, show the man that the new guys aren't just like hanging around.
I brought this chair like I'm going to sit down. I don't think I'll sit. Listen. They're good, but I've just been doing this too long. Come on.
Nervous, but on the surface, I hopefully look calm and ready, but I keep wrinkling because I'm rushing.
Did you just quote Eminem?
You try to where you can. And notice he gave us the side with the rail because he didn't want to deal with this. But he's got to heat that whole line in. Once I get around this, I cut it all off and it's like it's never there. Give me some, I need some juice. Spray it all over the camera for you.
Going good, figuring it out as we go. Not too practiced in.
Don't sell yourself short. You've done this 100 times.
I just be honest.
But you've done it before.
But I got skills though. We can make it happen. Well, I'm kind of just reading the vinyl here, making sure I get everything straight and kind of getting it up to this line so it's less of a stretch.
Okay, you should be good to go if you want to start running this down up here.
Okay.
Got it down to the body line.
How we doing?
Living the dream, man, every day. I know they can hear that sound and they know exactly where I'm at and they're getting nervous already, guarantee it. Listen, man, every day, confidence is key, all right? I'm gonna have nice cuts because I know what to do. Nice sharp blade. Confidence is key, boys. I think where I'm gonna excel past these guys is my ability to trim. I know exactly what needs to be done around this window, and I think that that's what's gonna bring me the victory. Hopefully, Kayla doesn't come back here and heckle me with questions. I told her, I said, listen, don't bother me. I forgot to tell Ryan, though. About getting ready to make my first trim. Get it nice and tucked in there so I don't get docked any points for a gnarly cut. That's another thing too. You gotta make sure you have a smooth hand because even this cut down here that gets tucked behind the rubber, like at Madison Graphics, we make sure that's a straight cut. You don't see it unless you get in it and look for it, but it's all about the details. It's all about the finishing. Even the cuts underneath the car, when we have vinyl down here, we make sure those are straight. Other shops will just cut it, it'll be all jagged. It's not how we do it around here. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some cuts. Hope they heard that.
We're getting there. I'm making my way around this corner, around the hinge. Marcos is down slaying the bottom. Hate it. You see him roll.
I got the easy part. Easier, I suppose. Trick to this though is just to make sure you're kind of working the entire portion evenly, kind of working it together.
Gosh, he's trimming everything down over there already.
That's what it is. I'm at the level where I still got to think.
I love how he's like dramatically throwing stuff all over the place.
Oh, listen, it's just a friendly game, you know? Hey, it's just to make, hopefully it makes everybody a better rapper. At the end of the day, that's all I want. See, the difference between a veteran installer and someone who's fresh, you know, I could see a wrinkle in something and realize that I don't have to pick it up to get that wrinkle out. Whereas a greenhorn, you know, someone fresh, they're gonna see a wrinkle and think automatically they gotta pick it up to fix that. It's not always the case. Just understanding wrinkles and knowing that you don't necessarily have to pick up the vinyl to fix it. Understanding them, reading them, you know, you could spend a lot of time doing that. I've been rapping for roughly about 15 years. First job out of college was a graphic designer at a sign shop in San Diego. And I've just been doing it ever since. Nah, that is not the dinner bell. That is someone coming in for a question.
We're getting there. I'm definitely struggling the most from just rushing through things, which is not how I operate.
I'm doing good. Getting more comfortable, getting in the groove of things.
I'm just kind of plowing right through it. That's a recipe for bubblage. Can't even remember what I'm trying to do. Hate how quiet he's gone over there. I'm gonna start making my cut around the window, and then we'll move on to bigger and better things. I want it to be nice and smooth as much as you can all the way around. Leave a bit of a gap so you have some tension on it, and have a nice sharp blade and a steady hand, neither of which I'm carrying right now. And an enormous disadvantage because this is not quite as long as we'd like it to be, but a nice angle, a nice sharp blade. I want to try and do it as smooth as possible, single motions. The more times you have to join back in, the more opportunity you leave. for little gouges and marks and whatnot. You can feel the whole van shaking right now, which is not ideal. Adam must really be going to town over there. Man's got more motive than something that's got a lot of motive. He's snapping blades like there's no tomorrow. You can just like feel it as it starts to grab and stuff, and you can make adjustments and kind of change your angle and stuff, but at the end of the day, sharp blade makes all the difference. Super duper, boss man. How you doing over there? Living the dream every day of his life. You hear this guy? Every day of his life.
Wish I would have been able to do one of these vans before actually doing one of these vans for a challenge, but
it's what makes it exciting. Solving problems live, you know? Like that. Make it count. Brother's behind. But if I'm just now cutting this, you could argue I am too. Nice and smooth and straight. Brother. Cause see, if you don't get a nice straight cut when you go tuck it in, look at that, I'm gonna have to go back and trim that now. Really zoom in on that for all it's worth. Well, I'm gonna go back and fix it. It's just I have to go back and fix it.
Oh, I feel beautiful. I feel beautiful. Got my favorite squeegee. This is a yellow wingtip. So it's kind of the different colors determine the stiffness of the squeegee. And this is yellow. So this is a medium bend. So it's got a little bit of give to it, but not a whole lot, but enough. And then you have a hard and a super soft. And you know, I like it right down the middle. Got to get that vinyl around that round before I start stretching it in. If I don't, it'll wrinkle up right on that corner, right on that round. So it's always, you want to get that right around that round first. Got my ghost glove. This thing's like bulletproof. So we'll come back and we'll post heat this, meaning heat it when we're done, post. And we'll heat it up to 200, 220 degrees, and that'll erase the memory of the vinyl, and it'll want to find its new home. In that recessed crevice, it'll find its new home. If you don't post heat it, it'll pop back out to its current home. And we don't like it in its current home.
never seen it.
I'm gonna have to clean off some blood. All better. Got these black blades, man, they're sharp. They don't mess around. It's gonna hinder my ability. Dude, brand new blade. God damn it, I haven't cut myself in a while.
This could be unfair either way.
It is unfair, but
I don't know.
if we win, we are the underdog.
We're beating up an old guy, or someone who has infinitely more experience is just like taking innocent victims to the cleaners. Like, there's no good way of selling this. Cleaning up some bad edges, making it look as good as possible.
I think it looks pretty damn good, brother.
It's not bad.
I think we'll probably only take a hit for the cup.
Every last piece of tape matters, I think. Just make sure to run your finger over every edge, every corner. Every edge looks smooth. This is kind of unnecessary. I'm just really good at leaving air, and if we're being nitpicky for the sake of scoring, we would do this at the end either way, but I'll just do it now, just for peace of mind.
Oh, this looks good.
I think I'm fine with this. Do you have any other major pieces of beef?
No,
Okay.
I only got 2 beefs really.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, we'll disclose that later. We're gonna call it. We'll do an hour 29:14, whatever. Let's
Yeah,
lap it.
whoever's done first, right?
We're claiming done.
They're done?
Yeah. What you got left, buddy?
Couple minutes.
Yeah, I figured. We could have been done earlier, Adam. We were just
Being very meticulous.
being a little. Yeah, hopefully.
As you should.
I'll let him toy with this, but
I'm already nitpicking. I'm already nitpicking.
it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens here. I've said my piece. We'll start
So
cleaning
what
up.
did we? What?
129
an hour and a
something.
half, basically.
I'm hungry.
134.48. 134.48.
Woo!
What'd you guys finish at?
We called it at 129.
5 minutes? All right. Well, we just got done, and it took me about an hour and a half, hour and 34 minutes. And it took these guys, what'd you say?
We called it at 129.
129. So, hour and a half.
For a man who's been doing it his entire life versus a couple months between us, about a year.
Marcos has been exposed to rap for the last 3 years.
well,
Hey, listen. hour and a half, you can't beat that. I mean, that's good timing no matter how you look at it. So, hour and a half every time now, right?
Yeah, if we're teaming it.
I couldn't do that any faster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about as fast as I can go on that. Well, I'm curious to see what you guys' side looks like.
Yeah.
I really am. Because I know you know, you go ahead and look at mine.
Absolutely perfect.
It's clean.
Not a problem.
It's clean.
It is clean.
Not bad.
He's going,
Not bad. Not too bad. I mean, I'm seeing a couple things, but.
Yeah, we're probably all seeing him, but that's for Eric to find, right?
Yeah, that's for Eric to find. That's right. Whether or not he finds it, we'll see. You know, if I point them out, they'll probably come back and push them down before Eric gets here. Nah, good work, you guys. That was fun, man. All right,
Well,
stay tuned for the reveal.
Aw, there's no smoke or anything. What the hell? So I get the wonderful job of being a judge. We're judging sides. So it looks like we had a little competition going on here. We have one side is done by boss man Adam, and the other side is done by Nick and Marcos. So I get the wonderful job to pick out all the flaws, especially for your boss, because that's super fun. Let's make sure that, you know, I don't keep it ambiguous, so I can kind of say, no, I didn't do that, or I didn't pick that out. So essentially, I'm really just going to be going through here, and I'm going to be picking basically anything that I don't deem to be absolutely perfect and up to our standards. I should probably be the best to do this. Guess we'll see. So the parameters of all of this is we're doing only the middle panel. So I'm basically looking from here, where this line breaks here, down to the door, back, up to here, which is we have a whole top that comes as one piece. I'm not doing anything up there. All of this to what looks like I'm gonna kind of go around here. I don't know if I'm supposed to add that, but I'm gonna wrap it around. I already see a problem right there. And then down to where the trim actually stops. I think I'm going to start from front to back. So essentially, kind of what I'm looking for is things like that. You know, that's one of those we see, maybe customer doesn't see, but I like trying to catch those kinds of things before anything else. But in this situation, which is just a straight up competition, because it's fun, nothing is going to leave this shop with any of these flaws, especially something like a Cardinal van, which is one of our favorite clients. So I'm gonna go like that. Point. One. -1. Right there. -1. Didn't go over that corner enough. So to me, that's a point. Oh, now that I'm looking at that, I kind of feel like that should have come over that round a little bit. So that's 2 points actually. There's a little jagged down in there. That is like right at eye level. I'm gonna go with that. There's another one right there. Like that's just, again, that's one of those things where it's behind the trim. Nobody's ever gonna see that, nobody's ever gonna watch it, but like if I'm gonna be picky, I'm going with that. Underneath here is always a difficult spot because sometimes the vinyl gets stuck and you take your blade up, but it looks like everything's gotten tucked nicely back up in there, so props, good job. These lines, this is spectacular. Love what's going on here, like that. Beautiful straight line that came all the way around the round. Corners are always very difficult to do, right there. You know, they're getting these corners down that look nice and straight, right there. See, that's a great example of the way every single corner should look. This was just for, I guess, training purposes. You know, let us compete against the boss a little bit. Hoping I don't have to do this. I'm probably gonna have to do this. Gone through here, and again, I'm still not seeing any sort of dust or microbes or anything underneath this vinyl. It's just, again, big props to you guys. So we're gonna move along and continue. Corners are good, corners are good. That trim is, I'll let that one pass. That one's close, but I'll let that pass. Okay, got it. Side one, done. All right, hey, welcome back, side two. All right, I'm gonna start back there this time just because it's a little bit more fun. So, immediately, boom. I think I know whose side is whose. Right there, same thing. There. This one actually looks pretty clean, pretty straight all the way through. I like that. Oh boy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Come on guys, I'm not even wearing my glasses. I'm the old man in the shop. As you can see, I have a bald head. Fletcher, where are you, Fletcher? Fletcher would never let that fly.
Can you send me the info to log into my PlayStation account?
No, Joey, I'm working right now. Joey's my son. Whoever did the passenger side here had a little bit of a more difficult time. Like they have to deal with this, the slider, whole different story. So that gives them a little bit more leeway, but not in my book. Actually, it looks really good. Nothing's coming up. Good job. Ooh, that's a janky cut right there. I'm running out of Post-its. Use some Tape. You know, funny little story about Tape. I didn't like calling it tape. So I decided it was gonna be called Tape. A little experiment. Pretty sure it's stuck around the shop. Yeah. Both of those have fingers. I don't like the fingers. It's fine, but if you're gonna let me be picky, I'm gonna be picky. Okay, again, everything looks great. There's no debris, there's no crud, there's no debris underneath any of this vinyl. All right, now we're gonna look along these. That's all sunken in there, nice. I'm not seeing any pull. Got some points. Watch it like go exactly the same on both sides. All right, judged my coworkers. Tape down. Let's count it up. All right, so got my numbers. I've got it locked down. I've honestly looked over this with a fine-tooth comb. I just want to reiterate again, I know that we're nitpicking and I know that I'm going through here and I'm pointing out all the flaws that are seemingly on a ready-to-go truck. This is not a ready-to-go truck. This is training purposes. This is just us trying to see what our flaws could be. This is us trying to figure out how to better go about our process. We're always just trying to get better. We just want the best for our customers. We want the best for our employees. We really just want the best product to roll out these doors. So that's why we do things like competitions and all that kind of stuff. I mean, sooner or later, you're gonna get pretty bored just putting stickers on all day. Or you just get that good and put stickers on all day. Now mix it up a little bit. So we love doing stuff like this. We love having people judge other people's work. Anyways, come on back tomorrow. We'll have all the full numbers. Everybody will be back in the shop and we'll try and check everything out and we'll see how much trouble I get into by judging the boss's work. Maybe I won't be in tomorrow. Maybe I'll call in sick. Ryan did it. Ryan judged all of this. I had nothing to do with this. Nothing to. Hey, welcome back. Wrap Shop Reality. Got Boss Man, who I think won. I'm pretty sure he won. I'm pretty sure that, I hope he won. So I guess we're really just gonna kind of go over this. Yesterday, there was a whole video about us kind of going through, picking out the little spots that we picked up. First of all, driver's side's my favorite. This is, in my eyes, the winner. There were less bits and pieces. There were less, just little issues that I had to work with. There were spots that obviously need improvement. Get a little bit more experience with the vinyl. Just don't know who did this. I don't know.
Yeah, because you went in blind, Eric. You didn't know who did what side. You were out on an install, right? So
yeah, I had nothing to do with this vehicle. Who did what where? Let's go.
Who did what where?
Yeah, who did what?
Nick and Marcos, they worked on the passenger side.
Shock.
It sounds like Eric. Who's the winner, Eric?
I'm gonna say, you know, based on not knowing anything about it, my favorite side is the driver's side. My final score. Let's go. I mean, we counted them up yesterday. Passenger side had a total of 21 issues. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. Driver's side had the complete opposite. 12.
Your 5-point time deduction.
5-point time deduction, so 17 to 21.
Still puts you ahead. Oh, man.
Let's go!
Dude, good game.
Boys,
we'll
hey,
get you next time.
Hey, you did well. Listen, hey,
will.
so here's the thing, guys. I got a lot more experience. They beat me on time. They got it done in 1 hour and 29 minutes. Thank you. I'll buy lunch. How about that?
I like that idea.
All right. They got it done in 1 hour and 29 minutes. It took me 1 hour and 34 minutes. Next time we'll give it a allotted time. You have X amount of time to finish the side, and then kind of do it that way, because I think the race really rushed people.
Push me to my limits.
Yeah, created a couple choppy cuts. All in all, it was a fun experience. You guys did well either way. Go clean up your cuts. Yeah. So we can get this thing out of here and get on to the next one.
I mean,
So,
clearly we got to go after the king.
yep.
Oh, you want to take the king down?
Yes,
Take
yes.
down
Like
the
that's the
boss
whole
man.
point of this.
Long live the king.
I want to just live up to the king's
Dethrone
level.
the king.
Like, I wanna
David,
hang out-
versus Goliath.
I want to hang out
Okay.
on his porch.
Oh.
Like he can be in the house.
All right,
he can have the
so-
house on the hill. I just want to hang out on the porch.
No.
You tell us what you want to see us do next, but smash the comment button down below. We'll see you next time, right? Give him a smash.
Smash!
There you go. That's how it does it. Oh, yeah.